Hey guys, Shadowblade here. So today we are doing something a little bit different, and that is ratting. Not in the carrier. I'm not rescuing the carrier today. Yeah, there's been a lot happening, so that's why I haven't uploaded content. Uh, that lot happening has something to do with why I'm not ratting, because we could possibly be going to war, so it's been very busy. Uh, right, so I best check my fitting. So the first thing we'll go through is the fit. So I've got medium card, defense, purges, 4 DDA 2s, omnidirectional enhancer 2, power diagnostic system 2, omnidirectional tracking link 1, put on a 2 if you can. It probably would fit, it's just I haven't got the skills. 2 large shield extended 2s, and a mono propellant afterburner so that you have your speed, because it's a speed tanking build with 53 HP per second regen. So, oh yes, sorry, I forgot about that. We also have the drone link augmenter, so we have 65 kilometer range. Yes, with the drones. So we've got 505 DPS. With perfect skills, we would have better, because we would not be flying. Public fleet would be flying the T2s. Duration T2s take me 20 days. And I've got carrier skills to train, so you know. Right. No, as long as there's no newts in both systems, nope. Right. This is how it works. It's a very boring fit, it's a very inactive fit, but it means that you have time to see people when they come to system, which is great, because you want time to warp out. So we find a Forsaken hub, preferably one that's not too close to the gate. This one will have to do. Now, I warp to within 50 to give me time to speed up, because it's a speed tank build. So, is my jump down? Anybody's? You want armor? Yes. Should probably put that onto. There we go. So, checking the other place. Now, I feel like I walked the wrong time. Yeah, I walked to a den. See, that's why you should pay attention. You go to the hubs, not the dens. And the reason you do the hub is because the spawn is the exact same place every time. They all spawn in the center, so you can just orbit one wreck and go to town. AFK, of course. Assuming that nobody appears. I will make a video on carrier ratting as well, but I feel like that one I should wait to do until I know that it's going to be safe for a little while. Because every time I go to make, because I was wanting to make the carrier one, not this one, and it is just abysmal. Right, so first thing I do, say orbit one, turn that on, turn that on. I orbit at 40 kilometers because that seems to be the best that I've got so far. If you don't know how to set your default, you do it there. Hold left click, and I've got to launch my drones. That's fine because there's two that are yellow anyway, so you have to target them and set your drones to manually hit those ones, because they will not manually hit. They will not automatically hit those ones solo. Right, yeah, so my drones are out there. It's just they're not on this overview. So with this fit, you shouldn't really need to worry about your shield. You should be pretty safe. Obviously, the better your skills, the better the shield tanking. Uh, Obviously, the more shield you have, the faster the shield regenerates, because it's a percentage of the full shields. So whilst that's going, I'm going to sort out my lighting. I think. Maybe. So yeah, ow. Just punch the desk. Click, click. So. Flickering is flickery. Yeah, I've got a cover on, it's cold up here. Deal with it. Helps if I don't turn my mouse off. Right. Oh, that's an Atron selling in heck. It's not a tick. That would be an abysmal tick. Oh, I messed up. That's why you hold control when you click on them. So it's a nice trick so you know when someone comes into system. So yeah, once you've killed those ones manually, you can just let your drones kill by themselves. It's very AFK, which when you're at war is great. Because your align time, well, my align time, I might change it so I have a faster align time. Fitting, at the moment it's 25.24 seconds, but that's because we've got this guy on. 4.66. I'd happily lose a bit of DPS to be able to warp faster because it would probably save my ass. In fact, let's have a look at that. Fittings, simulate. Boop doop. Yeah, that was for a different fit. I was putting hammerheads on a Gnosis for high sec mission running. Because the Gnosis has a better shield regen as well. Mind actually, I suppose. Let's have a look. We'll see. There's the way that I'd set it up, it had a better shield regen. If we go inertia, I believe I can fit stab twos. If I couldn't, I'd be a very sad person. So let's unfit all these. And yeah, that's fine because I've got an idea. Let's see how good we can get this. Obviously, I know it's a thing of, right, so that would be 2.5, but where does that stop being useful? Right, so the third one is probably useful. Then the overdrive. Can I put on T2s? Yeah, the same. If it is the overdrives that make you, no, they make you faster, so then it's, what's the other one? Can't remember, just check it this way. So it's a whole thing. Nanofiber. Yes, nanofiber. 1, 2, 3. Nah, it's 2.5 because we still want some regen. So it's going to be 3 seconds. That's a bit better. I guess you could put DPS back on there. But the power diagnostic system can go back on. Let's see, we're stable anyway. Are we stable with that on? We weren't stable before, were we? We might have been. I'll see if we're stable with. Right, so that doesn't do anything towards that being more stable. So that's the next lot coming in. Just make sure they all lock up me. Nope, they're hitting drones. Get the drones back in. Don't know why they're hitting the drones. So you've got to pay attention on new waves to make sure the aggro goes onto you. Should always go onto you, unless someone else has warped in. Then it usually pulls onto someone else, which is probably what's happened here. Okay, so if I put, right, that's what's gone on. It's put my salvage drones out. So we're down to 301. Oh, come on, get back to me. The fun of the fun of recording. Things go so well. Right, if I get rid of that, I can put up logistics, see how well. Oh, I know what went wrong. I forgot to orbit. So you orbit wreck once you can. This is the amazingness of streaming. Because, yeah, wow. It's going to take a while to get back. In fact,
Warp drive active.
that's how long it's going to take. I'm just going to walk back to it. You see? I'll minimize this so I have the space. Orbit that. Reconnect to lost drones. Well, that's why you don't have that Genius plant, because they are way too far away. So don't have a Genius plant of I'll just walk back, wait until the drones get to you, then walk back. Best stream ever. Right, so we'll just pull the fitting window back up and I'll sort that out. We've got time. So we put in a powered diagnostic system too. So when we've got our regen back, and we can put on drone damage augmenters, get the DPS back up. 100 DPS is pretty good. So we've got it down to 3 seconds, which is pretty decent with still a decent amount of damage. So that's another way you could fit it if you want to have that fast warp option. Whereas that does give you a bit more tracking as well, which is nice. So they're hitting me like a bitch. I've got to burn quite a while to get to them. And I can't save location because I'm an idiot. This is why you pay more attention. Because I just warped without calling them back. I'd have got in range, I'd have called them back and everything would have been fine. Right, so. There we go. Now I can get back to orbiting. He's got his shields back. Everything is awesome. Probably want to get roll click. Nope, want to get our drones back in. So hopefully the speed the drones are going shouldn't get hit. Prime time, guys. Prime stream. Yeah, it's that one that I want to be orbiting, because that one's more central. I prefer orbiting a wreck because you usually avoid the rocks that way. If you're orbiting around a rock, you sometimes have an orbit into another rock. And there's a newt in the system, so I should probably dock up line 2, turn that off. Ready to hit that dock as soon as either A, something appears, or B, I get my drones in. Whichever happens second. Honest. No, it's as soon as I get my drones in, unless something appears. That's the way you go. That Fusa Radar Assassin is a neutral, and next door we've got 2 neutrals. So, as it's NullSec, neutrals will and will not hesitate to shoot you. Rephrase that properly. They will shoot you, and will not hesitate to do so. So you want to be able to warp off the second they hit the site, but you don't want to hang around waiting for them. And this is where I may have messed up. Oh no, I thought our bubble's gone. Okay, so we had a bubble in Fortizar basically to pull anybody that warps to the Fortizar in front of it, in front of the PDS. Now, I'm going to undock straight away because I've seen my bounty out there. I am a hoarder of cool things. And those cool things just so happen to be people's corpses. Some people call it weird. I call it weird. It's just, if someone's going to leave it out there, I might as well have it. And store them in the closet until they have a use. They'll never have a use. So yeah, I'm going to end the video there because Future Radar is camper and he probably won't disappear for a while. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.